now I gotta ride or die.
Some form of control still, making our constant binary choices and voicing our equally shallow opinions more loudly or quietly. Most people can't even decide what color to wear or which burger to eat. What does it matter, man? Autonomy is an illusion. Autonomy is an illusion. Autonomy is an illusion.
So guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, you join me from the driver's seat of a pretty insane BRZ. Thank you so much to the owner, Luke, for letting me take out what is probably one of the UK's maddest BRZs. We'll start it up because today's gonna be a good day. But if you do like today's video, please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Onwards to some B-roads in this absolute monster of a vehicle. So, 2012 Subaru BRZ. This ain't a standard car, as you can see. It is a heavily modified BRZ. This has genuine parts on it, thankfully. Love a good bit of genuine parts, me. Especially after going to Japan, you sort of appreciate genuine parts more than ever. So yeah, this has a V3 Pandem kit, but it has 0.5 or V3.5 bits and bobs on it. Different canards, different rear canards as well. And it has widened the track pretty severely. Now, we've seen Pandem cars like this. We've experienced them in photography form, but there isn't too much in the way of review style, understanding, and yes, that is a turbocharger up front. This car is, of course, turbocharged. It didn't come from that from the factories. This has a precision turbocharger up front, producing around 280 horsepower. It's on a relatively low boost setting, but get this. The owner of this car bought it as an ex-demonstrator. It was 2013 when he bought it, and he's done all of the work since then. It has had that turbocharger on this car for 8 years, running, 280 horsepower. Now, I think that is testament to how well this car has been set up. If it's lasted that long, through daily driving, through weekend driving, car shows, this and that, and what is in effect, he bought it at, 1,200 miles. It's now got 58,000 miles on this thing. It's done a good 30,000 miles with that turbocharger on it by the sounds of it, and I feel like that is pretty good testimony to how good this car is set up and how the longevity has really been thought about. Yes, you can push these way past 280 horsepower if you so wish to, but I feel like with what's been done to it, just shy of 300 horsepower is enough. Considering how wide and how crazy this thing is, it still has the performance to pretty much match its looks, which is an absolute shout. But I have been told to tell you guys it is going to be getting more power in the not so distant future. So, precision turbocharger up front. We have a wide body Pandem kit. It is running avant-garde 18-inch wheels all round, but of course they are absolutely ludicrous specs. 10 inches up front, 12 inches out the rear, and I look in this mirror and it's just arch and tyre. I look in this one, it's arch and tyre with a huge Voltex spoiler on the back. Yes, that is the genuine Voltex spoiler. Yes, this has all been sourced from Japan, UK dealers, US dealers as well, to actually get a couple of the 0.5 or 3.5 parts, like the canards at the front, canards at the back. That was actually sourced from America. The headlights were sourced from America as well. Of course, America has a big following for these cars, so I can see why the owner chose to go down that route and actually get quite a lot of the stuff for this car, as well as the wheels, from America. It also has a carbon fibre bonnet to offset against, and yes, this isn't a factory colour, Kawasaki orange. It's a wildfire 3-stage pearl orange that you would find on a motorbike. So to actually have the balls to take a motorbike colour and put it on a car, that's pretty impressive as well. You only see an orange like this, say, on the motorbike, and it's a small area. Putting on a car, you've got some big balls, because it might not come out right. I feel like it has definitely come out right. It's had a full, pretty much everything off resprayed. I think it wears the orange plate really, really well. It's very outlandish, but I love the look of this car. Complemented with the satin black, gloss black wheels, orange bolts. It just looks the nuts. It looks insane. And I must tell you, from driving this car, if you're up for actually spending the money on a genuine kit, it fits really, really well. Of course, you're gonna have to put it through a very good body shop to get the right fitment on one of these. I feel like it's been done properly. I feel like it is exactly where you want it to be, this car. And to be fair, it doesn't drive, it does drive very different to a normal one, I will say that, but it doesn't drive very dissimilar to a relatively wide coupe car that I've driven. And that's really, really good news. I don't want to jump in cars like this that have had all these lovely bits put on them, all properly done. They drive a bit dodgy. I think this drives on point, as if it's relatively factory. I know it's not factory whatsoever, but it sort of feels that way. Now, I'm not going to chuck this car out. I'm not here to, destroy and just go sideways and stuff, although these are, of course, very, very good round the corners. It sounds absolutely glorious when this thing comes on. It sounds like they should have come out of the factory. But I'm so glad that this is turboed. It isn't just the looks, it isn't just the wide body, the big tyres, the big wheels. It is everything, it is the full package. Hats off to Luke, mate, honestly, for building something this insane. The funniest thing about right now, right, I am driving through a really, really nice neighbourhood, Beveridge, on the Isle of Wight, and this is the most opposite car for this place. It is so funny. It is loud, it is big, it is bright orange, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So I must say, a massive hats off to the Luke, the owner. His Instagram is on screen now if you want to go and follow the build of this car. I've owned it since 2013, and it's, been a progression, don't get me wrong. There's always something changing on it. Even down to like the little winglets, you can just about see off, I can just about see off the side of the wing mirror now. Really, really cool pieces like that he's, over time noticed, bought, and put onto the car, and it is a labour of love, this thing. There's so much work that's gone into it, and hats off for letting us go in it, letting us enjoy it today. And it's sat on BC Racing coilovers, probably one of the best coilovers you can buy, in my opinion. It still feels not factory. There's a little bit of difference in the ride quality, but you don't really feel it as much, if I'm honest. You don't really feel it. So with that, guys, I'm going to end today's video there. Thank you so much again for watching. Make sure you like this video. Again, subscribe to the channel. It's free, and you get more car content like this. And as we come on boost, I'll see you all on the next one.